What kind of trick were you trying to pull last time, you cur? I went all the way to the mill for nothing.
Jesus Christ.
I'll have that ring for you.
Good. Nice to know you're the sort of lad I can trust with a job. A clever fellow like you will never want for work. At the very least.
You'll buy stolen goods from me.
I've got some goods here whose owners...
All right. Let's see what we can do.
Let's talk about the... What about this?
A nice sum. See now, I knew we'd come to an...
this morning? Bread.
Good day to you.
Thank you.
Let's talk about the
Naturally.
I'll go for that.
What do you want? Goodbye.
Master Bailiff. Is there anything...
Don't even talk.
I want to learn to read.
There's a retired scribe in Uj.
I'm to put myself...
Ah, so you're the young man Sir Radzig appointed.
Yes.
Very well. Sir Radzig asked me to test you a little. We've a few disputes to settle. It seems some of your former neighbors have been acting quite
You can count on me, Bailiff.
You're certainly... Have you been to seek...
I have. And I have the bruises to prove it.
The harder the training? Well, anyway, you're going to assist my town guard. Come to the church in the afternoon. Yaroslav the watchman, Nightingale they call him, will wait for you there. He'll show you around, and you need to stop by the armory.
Yes, Bailiff.
Good luck to you.
Man cannot live by bread alone.
was told to pick up...
I'd say there's not much room for improvement. You already... If my memory serves me, you're entitled to a helmet, a gambit...
That's all.
You want a kiss and a hug as well?
I mean equipment.
It's quite enough for patrolling the town. You're there to stop...
I wouldn't beg good neighbors, but I refuse to live with the skeleton. I could die of shame. Rooms for your house, rakes and hoes for your field. What else do you need? Come on up and... God be with you. Farewell. Do you want to get me in?
Flour, egg. All family with fresh breads.
Here I am. My name is Henry. We're supposed to go on patrol together?
I see you're kitted out.
Ready to get going.
I'm Nightingale. Aren't you that lad?
Teresa, Yes, she rescued me.
All honor to the girl. She has bigger balls than most.
Well,
That's not much, is it? You should go. So, how did you end up in the service?
I don't want to be kicking around in the dirt while other men do honest work.
You're an ego.
Come with me, Henry. We'll patrol the town and then check on the taverns to make sure that...
I'm ready.
Don't forget, I'm supposed to try you out and, with the help of God, teach you something. So I expect you to deal with any misconduct. This is our church. It serves not only as the house of God, but as the crypt of the lords of Lipa, our masters. The gravedigger lives right round the corner. The priest, too. Our parish priest. Ah, a man shouldn't speak ill about servants of the Lord. This is our rat house. Pretty big, eh? The bailiff and his hands live there, and our maestro proto-notarius, the scribe. And the jailhouse. You don't want to see the inside, not even as a guard. Naturally, we have an executioner too, but he doesn't live in town. That wouldn't be proper, as I'm sure you know. He lives by Gallows Hill, the other side of the creek. This pillory was brand new in autumn, and 2 people have already been rotting on it. The sort here.
I'm from Skeleton, good folk. Makes good, handy implements.
What the hell is going on here now? Go and check it out, Henry.
Go back to your people. I don't want you here. Is that manure, pal?
What are you two screeching about?
About time you turned up. This filthy beggar thinks.
My name is Jane.
No one cares what your name is. This filthy beggar thinks she can come and stick.
What's the problem here?
This is my shop, and I won't have beggars sitting on my...
I think you ought to leave the poor woman be.
Ha ha.
Why should I?
Are you sure everything in your business...
What are you...
Just checking whether you're aware of the town ordinance saying the furnace of the forge must be at least 2 ells away from the nearest wooden building?
Of course I know.
So I can go to the rat house for the measure and check it?
No need.
Well, you can save me a lot of trouble by ending this little disagreement here reasonably.
All right.
Ah, well, then,
Thank you.
you're welcome. Just stay...
Of course.
That wasn't bad, but you'll be in that fool's bad books for a while. Your old neighbors are living here now. It's a bit of a shithole. Even so, you should be thankful to Sir Hanush. If the town burghers got their way, your folk wouldn't be let anywhere near the town. And now our people aren't too happy with him. Some fools are even calling for Sir Hanush to finally hand the fiefdom over to the young lord, Sir Hans Capon. Sir Hans's father, old Sir Yeshke, may God rest his soul, kept it till he was an old man. Then he retired from it, first to Moravia, then to eternity. Sir Hanush is managing the fiefdom until Sir Hans comes of age. They're related by blood somehow, the same great-great-grandfather or some such. The time's coming soon enough when the estates have to be handed over. These affairs often end in conflict. I hope we have nothing like that here. This square here, it looks much better during the markets. Then it's filled to bursting with folk from all around. We've also got the baker's shop here, and that mad merchant Wolfram Pruder. Pruder has a pretty daughter, but he keeps her on a short rein, which the young bucks are none too happy about. I heard he even keeps the poor lass locked up at home all day. Look here. See that filthy beggar? By Christ, I'll show the bastard. Comfortable, are we?
Arms, please, sir.
Who do you take me for? Are you stupid or just insolent?
Oh, what's the matter?
Stupid, then. There's no begging allowed here, so pick up your stinking arse and haul it somewhere else.
Who am I bothering here?
Me. Us. Everyone. If Sir Hanush saw you here, he'd take a whip to you.
All right, I'm going.
Damn beggars. You offer them a helping hand, and they want the whole arm. It's not like the rules aren't clear. Beggars belong at the church.
There's one alehouse here on the market square, the Trader's Tavern. The other's up by the gate. We'll be going there later.
Let's move along to the Inner Bailey. Come on, Henry, we're wasting time. I almost lost my thread there. So... Here's the forge. The blacksmith has some trouble and he's not working at the moment, but his apprentice is standing.
Us? What do you mean?
You and your master, or your father, whoever taught you.
They...
What is it, lad?
My father was the master blacksmith. He was killed in Skalitz.
Ah, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Thank you. So am I.
My papa died not long ago. Of course, it was old age got him. That's not the same, but I know a little how you feel. The Rate fiefdom is pretty big. Naturally, it starts here by the town and continues along the Sasau River all the way to Kohelnitz. Then there's Gallows Hill, lots of farmhouses scattered around. Neuhof, Merhoyed. Master Smill is in charge of Sir Hanush's stables. He's by far his best vassal. It's all a bit complicated for a newcomer, I suppose. This lord here, that lord there, this exemption here, that right there. Exemptions from exemptions, rights to half of something, so on. It'd take you a year to make head or tail of it. This tower was only half the size when I was a young lad.
Sir Hanush had it extended and made into an armory.
God be with you, Benesh. How goes it?
Well enough, Nightingale. It's quiet today.
Good. Where's Moimir, anyway? Isn't he supposed to be here with you?
Ah, yes. He hasn't turned up yet.
Oh, I see. Now, where might he have got to, then?
I don't know.
You don't know, eh? Let me tell you something. When the bailiff finds out Moimir's slacking off, he'll be in serious shit. And being a friend of his, you wouldn't want that, would you?
No.
So it's better if I deal with it and we leave the bailiff out of it, right?
Yes, I suppose so.
So where is he?
In the tavern. He was thirsty, so he...
Went for an ale. We know how that goes. Come on, Henry. Let's go and find that idler, and you'd better talk some sense into him. What the fuck are you doing here when you're supposed to be on the gate? Move your carcass and go and guard the gate. Not a word. Get moving. You're lucky it was me found out, not the bailiff, or God forbid, Captain Bernard. Out! Come and sit with me, Henry. Let's have a drink.
What do you want? Goodbye.
That fool got me all worked up.
Shouldn't we be on patrol?
You're eager, aren't you? Except the ones on the gate. But that's enough about that. Listen, since we're sitting here anyway...
Why not?
Your fame precedes you, but you won't get the better of me.
Ale, as usual.
Coming right up. Here you are, and good health. All right, all right.
This'll be the one.
Your turn. Finished. Now you. A bit of luck at last. Just one more thing and we're done for the night. Ringing the end of the day and closing the taverns.
Isn't it still a bit early?
I don't know how it was in Skalitz, but here in Rattay we close up at this hour. Except, of course, during...
I see.
If you wouldn't mind, the bell is hanging outside the rat house. Ring 3 times, then go to the Trader's Tavern by the market square and make...
I'll do that.
Before I forget, it's forbidden to walk in Rattay.
Would you believe it? I broke a spoke on my cartwheel again. Again?
I'm very glad to see you. How are you doing? Well enough, now.
Where did it happen
I'm
this
staying
time?
with Vincent.
Over there on the old road.
That is it.
He did, but I didn't want to upset the old woman by chasing him for it.
It's better never to lend money to Ken. It's always a nuisance.
That's just what I said to him.
Oh.
Good day to you.
Be merciful, good neighbors.
God be with you.
I lived like you did till Scarlet was burnt to ashes.
Good health to you. Take care now.
Why's that, for the love of God? You know what my old man is like? Nothing ever good enough for him. Always a man.
Good day to you. God be with you.
God be praised.
Bless us all.
You're right there. Life is short.
And the canon of St. Wenceslas in Olomouc was so drunk, he dragged the pig to the market square, saddled it up, and rode it out of the town gate. No, we could see that this wasn't going to end well. So Sir Peter and I rode off to look for the good canon on his pig.
Did you find him?
We tracked the filthy beast down to a sty beyond Cronau. I mean, the beast with a tonsure on its head. We never found the real pig, but the Reverend was sound asleep in the pigsty.
Birds of a feather stick together. It seems the same goes for pigs and prelates. I toast, gentlemen, to pigs and prelates.
God save their bacon.
Sir Hans, forgive my intrusion, but I need...
Oh, but what? You want to join us? Want to buy us around? I'm afraid we don't drink with peasants. You're not in your village now, boy.
No, sir. Curfew's been rung. The alehouse is closing.
Nothing closes while I'm sitting here. If that's all, you're dismissed.
Are you out of your mind, lad? You can't cross his lordship. He's got a temper like a bear with gut ache. If I was you, I'd get lost before he shows it.
The bailiff instructed me to close the tavern at the proper hour. He doesn't want anyone disturbing the peace after curfew.
The bailiff? The bailiff can kiss my arse. I trust you haven't forgotten who's the rightful lord of Rattay.
No, it's Sir Hannes.
Oh, is he here? What, is he hiding under the table, maybe? No! Then what he wants isn't worth a fart in a bathhouse. And besides, he's only in charge till I grow up.
Which clearly hasn't happened yet.
Enough! You can't talk to me like that. I'm a nobleman.
Come now, sirs. You're not going to fight here, are you?
We most definitely are. This yokel needs to be taught his place.
Just a while ago, bloody hogs.
Show him your quarter, sir. Get into his puppet. Give that bastard something to remember you by.
I'll have to show him what for.
Stop, EJ.
Curse it!
Crucifix! What in the name of Christ is happening here? Hell? Answer me, damn you!
This peasant insulted me. I had to teach him a lesson.
By rolling around in the mud like a hog? That's a fine example of noble conduct.
Sir Hanush, the bailiff ordered me
Silence! You shut your mouth and thank your lucky stars that you are Radzig's ward. Have you gone out of your mind? Raising your hand to a nobleman? And you, Hans, how many times have I told you that drinking with your subjects might be good for their morale, but it's bad for your honor? You spend all your days drinking and chasing wenches, which wouldn't matter if you paid any attention at all to your duties. And now we see what that leads to. Tomorrow, you will go with me to a hearing. Some landowners have asked me to settle a dispute. It'll be an excellent lesson for you.
I had planned to go hunting, but if you think listening to the pointless gripes of a bunch of old fools will benefit me, so be it.
Oh, hunting. Well then, Your Grace, I'll tell you what. You can go hunting.
Really?
Oh, naturally. Who am I to deprive the young Lord Capon of his sport? And you can take Henry here as your page.
Him? Absolutely not.
You'll do as I've commanded. It's time you learned how to lead people, and not just in drinking and brawling. Now get out of my sight.
Sir, I have responsibilities to the bailiff.
Not anymore. Your responsibilities now are the Lord Capon. It's time you learned how to behave in the presence of nobility. Let's go. Tell the kitchen I'm hungry. It's been a long journey.
Coming?
I'll be sure to give it back tomorrow.
Good health.
I've got some good...
All right.
Farewell.
I'd like to discuss...
Why not? Since it's
a nice son. All right, so... Hey.
Go away, leave me alone. What do you want?
Goodbye. Good day.
I'm interested.
And what is it? But of course.
I'm not giving you that.
And how much?
What do you say?
Come now. You won't regret spending the money.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
What are you? May the Lord watch over you.
What do you want? God bless.
Hey, you! Don't move a muscle! Surrender! You committed a crime and I'm...
I'll slaughter you. Someone reported you. You should have thought twice about what...
Oh, come on, my friend.
Try your fairy tales.
That much?
You don't pay.
Damn it.
You've paid for your crimes. And hand over all...
Good day to you.
Take care now.
I respect. Take care now.
Greetings.
I'd like to enroll.
All right.
Of course.
What's your name?
I'm Henry.
I'll make a note of. And I need to know.
Short sword and.
Good. Good luck to you. Entering the arena now will be Yera of Benishov, called Kipper, a mercenary by profession. And his adversary will be Henry of Skalitz, from the company of Sir Radzig Kubla. Welcome, our warriors! The combatants have entered the arena, and the first duel may commence. Our combatants will demonstrate their skills with short sword and shield.
Give up! Bollocks! Go ahead, get it!
Change weapons for the second bout. We will witness a duel with longswords.
Lost your wind? Curse it!
And the second duel was won by Yera of Benishop. Having proved his combat skills in this round and emerged victorious, he shall proceed to the next round of the Ratai Tourney.
Don't move a finger! Surrender!
All right, enough!
You're under arrest. You were seen? This
Just my luck. Look, I can't tell you anymore.
But that one.
All right.
You've paid and hand.
God bless.
I'd like to
All right.
Of course.
What's your name?
I'm Henry.
I'll make a note. And I need to...
Short sword.
Good.
God be with you.
The first combatant will be Henry of Skalitz from the company of Saratsig Kubla. And his adversary will be Stenyek, apprentice to the Ratai scribe. Let us wish the combatants luck. All is prepared for the first duel. Our combatants will demonstrate their skills with short sword and shield. And now's the time to choose weapons for the next duel. Our warriors will fight with hunting swords.
Come over here. No kurwa. Lost you win. Bollocks! What's the matter? Lost your balls? Cunt! Take that! Giving up already?
Will be Henry of Skalitz from the company of Sir Radzig Kobyla. And his adversary will be Stenyek, apprentice to the Ratai scribe. Welcome, our warriors. And this very first bout will afford plenty of entertainment. We will witness a duel with longswords. weapons for the second bout. Prepare to watch a fierce fight with axes and shields.
Here I am.
Oh, no, sir. Where would... Good point. Unless it was a cart horse, I suppose.
But, sir, isn't there a horse...
Oh, certainly. Why don't you just have mine? May the Lord watch over you.
And his adversary will be Stenyek, apprentice to the Ratite scribe. Let us
Let's go! Yeah! Hurry up, blacksmith! Look here, blacksmith. About that business at the alehouse.
Yes, sir.
Hanush was right. I should have behaved differently. More, well, gentlemanly. But that doesn't mean you were in the right. You can't throw a lord out of the tavern in his own town. Understand?
Yes. I was just...
What? Speak up! Don't worry, I won't bite your head off.
It's just that when you said those things in the arena, sir, I was, a little upset.
Ah! I just like to tease greenhorns a little. And you vexed me too. You were insolent to Captain Bernard and they rewarded you with service. Whenever I do anything reckless, even if it's for my honour, Hanush is on my back about it and I get punished. Like now.
I didn't mean to threaten anyone.
Well, it's all water under the bridge. Let's not spoil our hunt. Let us talk of something else. Is this your first time hunting?
This kind? Yes.
I've been hunting since I could walk. If you're not a complete blockhead, you might learn something useful. And if you don't cock it up entirely today, maybe I'll take you again. It's always helpful to have a minion at hand.
As I said, I have hunted before, but it wasn't...
Chasing bunnies with a pitchfork isn't hunting. Observe and learn.
I'll do the best I can, sir. said. I wanted to ask you about Skalitz.
I don't know if... that is, sir, I don't know if that's a suitable topic of conversation for the hunt.
We're not hunting yet. I'd like to hear about it at last from someone who was actually there.
The Cumans attacked Skalitz and, anyone who didn't flee.
That's what they all say. I want details.
Is it really necessary, sir?
Arguing with the nobility again, eh? It seems you're a bit of a rebel.
No, not at all, sir. It's just that... well, it's hard for me to talk about.
I see. So I'll have to get you drunk first.
Not sure even that would work.
We'll have to find out, won't we? There's a nice little place just north of here. We'll camp there and you can tell me all about it.
If you wish, sir.
And don't dilly-dally. Let's try and get there before the day's out. We'll make camp here.
Coming up, sir.
So,
I am. Although
that doesn't matter. Hunting is a diversion.
if I may ask, sir.
When I was little, I was awfully bored, I can tell you. Now I spend most of my time trying to learn from Sir Hanush. Governing is no joke. At least...
But that could be interesting.
My lord, this yokel here empties his piss pot in my yard.
And sir, that old hag put a spell on my cow, and sir, my old woman is
like a flock of sheep, bleat.
How come Hanush...
For a start, he doesn't look after me. Hanush is just managed.
When will that happen?
What?
Nothing. I didn't mean it like that.
Well, it's hard to say. Before he died, my father appointed a council of nobles to decide the matter. Only they can't... Under normal circumstances, it wouldn't be necessary. The king would decide on...
The king is...
Just so.
What are we going to... What?
I got you there. We'll see what we can get. But what about you? Before I couldn't get a word out of you, now your tongue's loosened. So, tell me about...
I don't know, sir. Both of my parents were killed in Skalitz, right in front of my eyes.
I'm sorry about that.
What, that Sigismund flew down on a dragon? I'm sorry, my lord, but for me, Skalitz isn't a tale of adventure to share a...
All right. Well, never mind. Anyway, it's too late to go anywhere today.
Yes, sir. Sir? I thought we were going to get an early...
Early means at first light. Light. Goodbye. What are you waiting for?
Really?
You wouldn't dare. If that's the way you wanted, peasant. We'll meet back here.
Oh, and if you don't have anything to shoot with, there's a crate in the camp with some old... After all, there's no sport in...
Ha! And now turn your back for a while. I know a few tried and tested spots in these woods, and I don't want you stealing them. Ugh.
Ugh.